All right, so how we doing? My name is Joshua Petty. I'm doing the week 4 assignment, critiquing speeches. I chose Miss. Well, let me start. I apologize. This is Joshua Petty's evaluation of Miss LaShanta Hollis and Miss Tonisha Harris. Um, Both of these young ladies decided to do Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech. Very popular. I must start from the beginning saying I definitely love this speech. I'm not gonna belch forever about that. I think that's pretty obvious that that speech is very integral to anyone who's been through the struggle, been through the pains and agonies that he speaks of. So I think it's very liberating to hear those words. Um, just an amazing speech, an amazing man. Um, and I just want to go right in and say with Miss LaShanta Hollis, I loved her attitude. Above anything, she had great attitude. I mean, from the very beginning, she just pulled me in. I was like, she's into this speech. I don't know if she was well versed in it, if she was reading or what have you, but the attitude just had me. I was interested. I was like, okay, I want to hear this. And I have this problem too. I probably would have said slow down a little bit, you know. Obviously, we are not professionals, so there's probably some nerves in there. But if I was going to give a critique, I would say just slow down a bit. But I have to say, great attitude. You had me locked in. I mean, it's one of my favorite speeches ever. So I was going to be tuned in anyway. But just right off the bat, I felt like she understood what the speech was about, where the speech was coming from. That's the attitude I got. So kudos to you, Miss Tanisha Harris. And I swear I'm not being negative. I just thought you needed a little more attitude. Maybe because I watched it second after this one, I'm not as sure, but definitely, excuse me, bring more attitude into the speech. And I was somewhat confused. I thought she gave a great summary of the speech. I cannot deny that. I thought she gave a great summary of the speech. I was just confused because there was no recitation, but she actually knew what she was talking about as far as the speech went to give a brief overlay of what it was about and what it entailed. I thought that was pretty cool. But again, I didn't get to indulge in her recitation of the speech. As far as my speech, I did Malcolm X's final speech. I gotta admit, I was very tired. I've had poor ethics in this class. I mean, and no excuses and no justification needed. But I've had a lot of things going on at work, and I just got so behind. And with that speech, I loved that speech, and I could have did that speech so much more justice. I mean, that was just my eye contact was terrible. The font should have been way larger. Um, I'm pretty sure I probably bored anybody who watched my speech. I definitely should have been more attitude. I should have been more eye contact. So yeah, I got a long ways to go with public speaking. But thank you so much.